Happy Members Monday, everybody. We're going to get started shortly.
Welcome to the Matcave, where the old games never fade. Stack of great cards, glowing CRT. Welcome to the Matcave, heartbeats in 8-bit waves. You can plug in, you can still play free. Keep the pixels bright, pass the pad tonight. Every level cleared keeps the legends alive. If the future's loud, let the past still play.
What's up, everybody, and welcome down to the Matcave. You found your way to Matcave Gaming, and it is Members Monday, where the live chat is for our channel members, the Cave Dwellers. You guys have full control of the live chat tonight, and it is my favorite time of the month. It is Video Games Monthly time, where we are going to unbox this mystery box of games.
Say his name and he appears.
Who said his name?
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Who said his name? He appears. He just couldn't hold in the excitement. He had to start super early. Actually, yeah, I was pretty excited for this one. Because you know what? You know what? We're opening a mystery box of video games. And you know what's not in this box? You know what's not in here? There are no digital games in this box. There's nothing but physical media in here, everybody. And I love it, guys. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I am kind of excited for this one too, because I finally did what I've been saying I was gonna do, and I made sure that the Hyperkin Retron 5 is all prepped and ready to go. I literally have it ready to go on the other screen, and if we get certain cartridges in this box, we're gonna fire them up, and we're gonna test them out tonight. We're going to unbox this thing, and then we're going to test some games. So if we get any NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, or any Game Boy games, we can even try those in there as well. If we have any of those, we can test those out tonight. So we'll do our unboxing, and then after that, we're going to pop some stuff in. And I just realized I meant to bring over my 1-Up card and the cleaning fluid, and I didn't. But I'll grab that later, because we're going to need that. We're going to have to give them a little wipe down, I'm sure, before we pop it into the system. But either way, we're going to test out some games tonight. So it's not just an unboxing. There's going to be a little bit of gameplay with whatever we have inside there. So I believe this month I was prepped for NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, N64, And then as far as disc-based, I had GameCube and Dreamcast selected. So we might get some disc-based games. Those we won't test tonight, but cartridge ones we definitely will. VGM Extra. I was just going to ask if that is safe before cleaning. Yeah, no, I meant to bring it over before I started up everything, but that, I guess that's my boomer moment. I forgot. I mean, it's right over here, right? It's not far away. I'll grab. In fact, you know what? We're talking about it. Let me just grab it while we're talking about it. It's this close. Let me grab them. Oh, I'm making a mess. We'll open up a new one. How about that? We'll open up a brand new 1-Up pack for tonight. Let's get it out of its bubble wrap so that we are prepared. Don't injure yourself picking things up. I'm not going to bend down right now. Ooh, there's something fun in here. Wow. Came with a sticker. Oh no, they're new style 1-Up cards. I haven't opened this pack yet. Stone Age Gamer on the back of the 1-Up card. I get these through Amazon. Fairly cheap. So it's good stuff. I like it. And there's the cleaning fluid for the 1-Up card and everything. So hey, Sega! And this is the perfect size for the Sega stuff. I even have the mini cards for Game Boy cartridges and Game Gear cartridges, which is awesome. What was the first Batman game? What was the you're talking like the first Batman video game? I mean, I know the NES Batman game, which is based off of the Michael Keaton 1989 film, but prior to that, all the animated series stuff came out after that, because the animated series was technically a continuation of the 89 Batman, wasn't it? Wasn't that what it was meant to be? Same theme and everything. I'm pretty sure the animated series was kind of meant to be a continuation of the 1989 Batman film. Were there any Batman games on the Atari? That's what I'm trying to think of. Or on the Commodore 64. Get a little thinking juice. We got some cherry limer dubby going tonight. Let's see. Ted's Nerd World. The very first Batman game was simply titled Batman, released in 1986 by Ocean Software for the ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC, MSX, and Amstrad PCW. Those are, that's the arcade games. So the first Batman game was an arcade. Okay. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. You know, the arcade stuff was coming out well before NES and stuff like that. And then Atari was like tons of arcade ports. That's awesome. Wow, what a great trivia question. I love that. That's fantastic. Man, we should do stuff like that more often. We got to get some like game trivia going around here. That would be a lot of fun. Would you guys be up for trivia nights? Is that a thing like you guys would like to do? I mean, we could do obviously gaming trivia, but we could do overall pop culture trivia nights, stuff like that. I never really thought about doing anything like that on the channel, but I'd be so bad with my memory. I'd be so bad with coming up with questions with my memory. But I'm just like, now the wheels are turning, and I'm thinking of like handling it like like Jeopardy style, you know? That could be fun. We could use Discord for that, and get people. We could get panels on. I gotta. That's what that grinding is. Yeah. You're gonna see some smoke coming out. That could be a lot of fun, guys. And we could utilize Discord to bring people in and get a panel. I mean, we could use StreamYard also. I haven't used StreamYard in ages. That would be a lot of fun. I'm gonna somebody remind me later. I want to put a poll up into our community and see if that's something people will be up for. I feel like Scotty and Obsession would be in for that too. That would be a lot of fun. I think that would be cool. Red from America, what's up, dude? Good to see you, cuz. I'm so happy to get to talk to you so often lately. It's awesome. It's just, man, we gotta get together at some point. We gotta figure it out. We gotta get family together. An animated series game would be amazing. Yeah, there was Batman Beyond on the N64, and there were definitely Batman animated series games. There was like Batman and the Joker. There was at least a couple of Batman games animated based on the NES and then 16-bit era. And then there's some N64 games. Batman Beyond for sure was up there. Where else? Other than that, the Batman games. I mean, one of the most infamous is Batman on the NES. That game's tough. I have that game. I've never beat that game. Man, that should be a challenge I take on, guys. I really should beat that game. It's one of those games that's, in my backlog of games, that I've never beaten. And it's so iconic, and it's totally doable. It's just a very tough game, so that could very well be an upcoming challenge. I mean, we got some Batman going on the channel. We started Arkham Asylum recently. We're going to be continuing it this week, and I want to play through that entire game. I love that game. This is the thing. Like, I'm getting really hooked on completing games with you guys during the live streams. I feel like having these weekly adventures, at least for me, I'm having a blast with it. I think it's fun to look forward to, and I hope you guys are having fun with it. I know it keeps us within a certain world for longer, but I think it could be a lot of fun with that. Like, we're going to be diving back into more Legend of Zelda this week as well. Thursday night, we're jumping into Twilight Princess. I am so excited for that. I haven't replayed that game in a long time, so I'm really looking forward to that. What's up, Alan? Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody here so far. Glad you're here. Everybody, if you're just joining, the stream here is public, but it is Members Monday. Monday nights are dedicated to our channel members. So if you'd like to join the conversation here in our live chat, you can gain entry to the live chat on any membership tier, and they start at 99 cents. So feel free to join our memberships, become a cave dweller today, and have some fun with us. This is the thing we love to do every month, is Video Games Monthly, and unbox the mystery box of retro games. And I love getting the interactions with everybody from our community here in the live chat as we do this. And then later on, I edit into a standalone video with just the opening and everything. But I love the interactions with you guys here throughout. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the streams coming up this week. We're going to have a blast. But first things first, we got to dive into this box, guys. So I'm going to get the wrapping off of this while we're chatting, and then we'll do what we do each month. I'll record the my Video Games Monthly intro for the sake of the edited video. And we'll get that out of the way and make sure everything's good to go. And then, like I was saying, by the end of this, depending on the games we get in here, I would hope we have some cartridges to test out. We're going to fire up the Retron 5, which is sitting ready to go. And we're going to test out some games. So here's our ooh, man, there's definitely some cartridges in here. Let me put the Leatherman away so I don't hurt myself. Yeah, we're going to have a great week with streams this week. There's a good amount of weight in here. Nothing too crazy. I think this is going to be mostly cartridges based on how much movement I feel in here and the weight. I don't think there's too many like DVD size cases, so I think we're going to be in good shape here. Man, there's a bunch of stuff rattling in here. So, yes, here we go. Video Games Monthly time, guys. All right, let's do this. I'm going to record our intro portion here. So we'll get that out of the way, and then we're going to dive into the unboxing and see what we got this month, guys, all right? Let me just take a drink. I got like a frog in my throat. Bear with me a second. I was a little dehydrated today. Little Samson for NES. I don't have that one. Well, I don't have it yet. What if it's in here? Don't fondle your box. Well, you know, we just shake it, try to hear what's going on. It's like a Christmas gift. It's like Christmas every month, guys. I freaking love this service. It's so good. It's because it's so expensive. All right, guys, here we go. I am going to record our intro for the edited video. So here we go. I'm going to tell Mrs. Matcave you're chewing on her frogs. Oh my God, don't do that. All right. Here we go, guys. Welcome down to the Matcave. You found your way to Matcave Gaming for another Video Games Monthly unboxing. If you're not familiar with this service, Video Games Monthly is a service you sign up for online, and every month you get a mystery box full of games. And these games can range for consoles from the Atari 2600 all the way to the PS4. It is a wide range of games you can get. You choose which consoles you want to collect for. And the games are a mystery. There's even a checklist box that you put in on the website when on your account to keep track of the games you already have in your collection, so that way you can avoid duplicates. But hey, you can keep them all unchecked if you just want to get duplicates and you don't care what you get. You do whatever you want. And I am signed up to get 5 games per month. There are multiple tier levels for VGM, and you just go to videogamesmonthly.com, find the package that works for you, check the consoles you want to collect for each month, and then you get this mystery box in the mail, and you get to have a whole bunch of fun. It's like Christmas every month for retro gamers. So guys, we're going to dive into this and see what we have for the month of August 2026. Let's get into this. All right, there we go. We got our intro. There for Video Games Monthly. We're about to jump into the box here and see what we got going on this month, and then we'll clean games off as we go and test them out. Like here, I'll show you real quick, guys. I'm ready to go. I'm prepped. We got the Retron. It's all hooked up here. We're ready to go. We're just, you know, we're gonna get this going. We're gonna be testing out games here. Why is Nightbot blocking chats? What's going on here? Little Samson goes for $4,000 right now. Okay, well, the chances of Little Samson being in this box at that point would be, I think, even less than slim to none. Halloween the game refused classification in Australia for weed use. What? Oh my God, that's weird. Yeah, did the Halloween game come out? I don't remember if it's out yet. Come on, you gotta think positive. Could you imagine if we pulled a $4,000 game out of a Video Games Monthly box? I think the world would explode. That would be insane. My mind would be blown. My head might explode. That would just be insane. Here's the thing too about when I do these, I watch a lot of channels that do VGM unboxings and other similar services as well. And I've noticed a lot of them do, they'll put like the values of the games on screen, or they look them up right there on the video. I never look up the values of the games, because for me, that's not what it's about. Because a lot of the people that are doing these that I've noticed, and there's nothing wrong with this, more power to them, they get these and then they do reselling and stuff. They'll put it up on like eBay and things like that, or they trade them in, looking to, you know, to gain a profit on them. And that's all well and good, but I do this for the sake of building my collection. And I play these games. So, you know, I have traded in some games when we have had duplicates along the way. Last month, we had our first legit duplicate where I did have it on the list. Mine was checked off, but we did get a duplicate. But it's okay, it worked out. I brought it to a local game shop and I traded it in, and we got some other stuff while we were there. So it's the nostalgia is priceless. That's what it's about. Like, it's the thing I love about this is that I'm getting games for the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the N64, games that were around when I grew up that I missed out on in a lot of cases. And then for me, it's a brand new experience at that point, and it takes me right back to the 80s and 90s, and I love it. I got all that stuff hooked up and everything for me and the kids to play it, and I have a blast. That's what I do it for. You know, it's not, I don't do this to sell the games or resell or anything like that. I do this for the sake of building the collection and playing the games. I would collect to play the games, is why collecting sealed games doesn't make sense to me. Like, I have, like, a couple sealed games, but that's the thing, too. Like, I opened all my games. I play all my games. It's just, you know, I don't know. I get the lure of collecting sealed games, and I think it's phenomenal. I watch all kinds of videos all the time of people getting their collections and finding these complete in box stuff or factory sealed and everything, and it's amazing. It's great. I love that people can find that stuff still to this day. But it's just not what I personally do. I don't have the space for all that and everything. I wish I did. That would be incredible. But I want to play all this stuff, you know? I'm the same with toys. I'm ripping the package open and play. Yeah, exactly. That's the way it is. Or the ones that you've lost. Yes, we've had in multiple instances doing, because we've been doing VGM at this point for a couple of years now at this point, guys. And I have gained back games into my collection that I had lost along the way. So that, I'm always so happy when that happens. You guys have seen me pull games multiple times where I'm like, oh my god, I have it back. It's just, it's such an amazing moment. I love that. It's so much fun. All right, guys, let's do this. We're going to get into this box, and we're going to do this. It also helps you have people who help you make them complete in box. I do have some people in this community that do that. You guys are amazing. I lent my copy of Spider-Man on the 2600 to a friend and never got it back. Still bitter. Doug May, I will find you. You let me down, Doug. I can't believe you done that. All right, well, we're going to have to try to find Ted's copy of Spider-Man Atari 2600. But I might have 2 copies of that. I don't know. Ted, I'm going to check my Atari collection later, and I'll let you know. All right, guys. We're going to get into this and also kind of do my spiel as well as we go for the sake of the edited video. But here we go. It's time to get into this box. Oh, boy, let's try that again. It is time to get into this box VGM. Let's find out if we have any bonus games or if we're just getting the 5 games that we're signed up for, and we'll see if we can find the trinket inside the box as well. What we like to do around here is the way we open the box. I set it up so that I can't see in the box, you can't see in the box, and every pull is a surprise for all of us. So let's do this. Let's get the box opened. I'm going to shift over here with the microphone a little bit. There we go. I will never trust Doug May in my life now. I love it. All right, let's get this open. We're going to open up the fins. We'll get that there. I am going to move the dubby. The dubby's on the move, everybody. Dubby on the move. Dubby on the move. Because it's in the way. I'm sorry, Dubby. Sometimes you have to move. But hey, while we're talking about it, get your Dubby. 10% off using my promo code. Keep retro gaming alive. Tons of awesome flavors. Check it out. Okay, here we go. Spidey Librarian, let's go, dude. Good to see you. All right, let's see if we can find the paperwork first. I almost knocked the box off of here. I found the card. All right, we got the card. Do we have any 1-ups, 2-ups? We haven't had any bonus games in a long time. We haven't had any bonus games all this year so far. So, I don't know. Let's see. Did we finally get one? Let's find out. Here we go. Nope. We have the standard social media card, which is perfectly fine. We have 5 games in this box, which is plenty of video games. So, standard social media card for Video Games Monthly. Let's see if we could find the trinket before we pull out a game. I think I just found it. And it feels like it is... It feels like a sticker. Let's see what kind of sticker we got. Here we go. We got... Hey, there we go. Is this a sticker? I think it is. We got the seal, the established in 2014 Video Games Monthly logo there. I like that. I really like this little character. That's awesome. That's cool. I like these stickers. My kids like to have these for... Especially my daughter. She loves stickers. Actually, is it a sticker? It is a sticker. Okay, cool. She likes to always put this stuff, like, she has, like, books and everything. She puts, like, makes pictures in and puts all kinds of stickers all over it. So this will go to her, but I like these little things. These are awesome. Stream keeps dropping out. Uh-oh. Hold on. There is an error. YouTube is not receiving enough video for smooth stream. What happened? Are we still locked up? Is it back? Let me see what's going on here, guys. I'm not getting any drop frames. Is my internet going out? Hold on. We had a storm roll through. We're good right now? Open widget. Stream health. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers were... Oh. Alright. Very sorry about that, everybody. The frogs are chewing on your lines. I think that was YouTube. I think that was a YouTube issue because everything else, I didn't get an alert in Streamlabs. And Streamlabs is usually like right away. It's like, hey, you're dropping frames, you're doing this, that, and the other thing. It gives you all these alerts. I think YouTube might be acting up because right now, connection for everything looks to be good. Yeah, we'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. Okay, we seem to be good now. The error seems to have cleared. Everything's moving smooth now. You guys are good? The Darinator, he's back. Welcome back, Darinator. All right, well, we lost a few people on the on the viewers, but that's we'll see what happens. I had issues a week or so ago, but that was also line work on top of YouTube issues. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. That was a funky thing. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen as we pull the games. Because, yeah, now it's saying it's excellent. Everything is good there. I think YouTube farted a little bit there. Because everything else looks good, and my signal is freaking phenomenal. So, all right. Here we go. We're going to dive in. We're going to try this again and make sure we're good. All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to look for game number 1 of this month, August of 2026. And let's see what we got going on. We've got, right on top here, I have this feels like a Super Nintendo cartridge, everybody. So we're going 16-bit era on the SNES. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Game number 1. And we got, ooh, that looks fun. Stunt Racer FX. I've never heard of this one. It looks very animated, almost like a kid's TV show style, but definitely appears to be a racing game, which I love racing games. And I've never heard of this one. Stunt Race FX. It's not racer, it's race. Okay. Cool. I've never heard of this one. There was definitely some damage on the back of that, but everything should be okay on here. But Stunt Race FX, I've never heard of this one on the Super Nintendo, but again, the Super Nintendo is a console I did not have as a kid. I only played it at friends' house and with family and everything, so because I was a SEGA kid. But I am looking forward to trying this out because I like racing games. Let's take a look at the overall quality of the disc. Let's take a look at the overall quality of the cartridge and see what we're working with here. So the front end of the sticker, there is a little bit of tearing that happened there where a piece of like the whole sticker didn't come off. It was just the top of it that got peeled a little bit, but the spine is looking pretty good there. Back end, we showed that just before. That looks like this wasn't, maybe it was. Somehow, that back sticker got kind of torn off. I really have never seen that happen before. Oh boy, we are getting poor streaming alerts again. You guys still with me? What is this doing, YouTube? What are you doing? What is YouTube doing to me? Stream health. I'm gonna do something real quick, guys. You're still here? No drops there. Bear with me a second. I just want to double check and make sure that I'm Good to go. Yeah, I'm getting a gig down and a gig up. Okay, yeah. This YouTube is having some brain farts, guys. I don't like that. Why they got to do that to us? The Illuminati doesn't want you to get anything good. Still here, but you keep dropping. Damn it. It's back now. All right, I'm going to try to keep going. Let's see what happens. Where's the cookies? The weird thing is, I don't know if this was a rental sticker on the back or if that actual warning label got torn. It's hard to tell. It seems like the warning label actually got torn, and I don't think I've ever seen that happen on the back of one of these. This is, that's crazy. Well, let's take a look at the pins and see what we're dealing with. They actually look pretty clean. We are going to give them a wipe down before we pop this in to the Retron, but that is looking pretty good on there. So there's our first pull, Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo, and we're going to be testing that out. Let me take a look. We have some information about the game here, thanks to Black Dragon. Let me scroll back up here. Stunt Race FX is a racing game with various anthropomorphic vehicles. The player can choose between 3 vehicles. F-Type is like a Formula 1, Coupe is like a coupe, and a 4-wheel drive is a monster truck. A 4th unlockable 2-wheel drive, or a 5th in a bonus game, a trailer, which is a semi-trailer truck. The Eyes have headlights. The Eyes as headlights was a late in development addition. Each vehicle has different capabilities of speed, body, acceleration. According to the instruction booklets in English, the vehicles are male, but in Japanese instruction manuals and the Japanese television commercial, the coupe is female. And every other vehicle is male. The game features 5 modes, 3 for racing levels, 1 for obstacle courses, 1 for test driving, 1 for time attack, and the other for multiplayer racing. Let's freaking go. It sounds like it's going to have a whole bunch of replayability there. During gameplay, vehicles can use various functions to their advantage. The speed can be boosted, L and R buttons make sharper turns, and the vehicles are damaged by collision. I like when racing games have damage. That's cool. I like that a lot. That's awesome. All right, I'm looking forward to trying this one out. That's cool. So there's our first game, Stunt Race FX for the Super Nintendo. Let's find out what our second game of the month is. Let's see. We got some bubble wrap. I have this feels like an N64 cartridge right here. So let's see what we got on the Nintendo 64. Oh, my son is gonna lose his mind. We got WCW versus NWO World Tour on the N64, as we got the SEGA logo coming up for an N64 game. A THQ Classic, WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Down, take that.
These games were so much fun on the N64. My son has been collecting all of the WWF, WWE, WCW games, and then he started getting into, I think, the TNA games as well, and he's recently been getting UFC games. But we have the other NWO game. I'm having a brain fart of what that one was called. What was that, like NWO Takeover or something like that? It's the one that has like Sting and Hogan in the intro of the game. But this is awesome. I'm really happy that we're adding this to the collection. My son's going to lose his mind. This is definitely one that we were missing, and I love that Big Show's on there, or I should say the Giant. And this is awesome. That's great. And I could see already the label on this cartridge is in perfect condition. There's obviously no spine label on the N64 cartridges for God knows what reason. Back end looks like it had a little bit of maybe a rental sticker on the back, but I could just peel that off and that'll be fine. And the rest of it is looking great. The other one was Revenge, NWO Revenge. Yeah, that game's a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the pins. Pins are looking mighty clean in there. We're still going to give them the wipe down, but we won't be able to test this one tonight with what I have set up currently, but I can't wait to play this. My son's going to lose his mind, and I don't know if he's watching right now. I know he was playing Fortnite and stuff with his friends and everything, so I don't know if he's seeing any of this right now, but I can't wait to show him because this is a great addition to our wrestling game collection. This is awesome. Love it. What a pull right there for game number 2. That's fantastic. I love it. All right, guys, we are off to a good start here. It's, you know, the stunt race game is one thing that could be a hit or miss, but I already know this is a win right here, so that's fantastic. Okay, guys, we're diving back in for game number 3. How's our stream looking? It looks like we're still good. It says it's okay. This is awesome. As far as I know, they don't give out reproduction cartridges. At least I haven't received any, so I don't know if those are ever in their stock at all, but I haven't come across any, at least that I'm aware of. So they should all be legit as far as I know. All right, here we go, guys. Game number 3. Oh, almost knocked the box off again. Game number 3. What do we got here? We've got, man, we're sticking with Nintendo, guys. I got another Super Nintendo cartridge in hand. Let's find out game number 3. Super Nintendo week. Oh my God. Here comes another challenge for me to take care of. Holy shnikes. The Lion King, everybody, on the Super Nintendo. One of the most infamous difficult games on the 16-bit era. I have this on the Sega Genesis. I also have it on the Sega Game Gear, and now my Lion King collection gets completed with the Super Nintendo edition of the game, which I have never beaten this version, but I have beaten the Sega Genesis version. I don't remember what all the differences are between the two versions. I think in this particular case for the Lion King, I think both games on the Sega versus the Super Nintendo were roughly the same experience. On the flip side of things, Aladdin on the Sega Genesis versus the Super Nintendo game were very different from each other. So I'm really looking forward to trying this out because, in all honesty, I like this game. At least on the Sega Genesis, I always have a blast playing it. It is a pain in the butt game, but it is a lot of fun. And I think the animation style on these Disney games are really well done. They have aged very well, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the quality of everything. The front end label is looking really good. It did have like a rental sticker off on the other side there. I'll peel that off. But it's just got a little bit of a folding on the bottom of the front label, but overall looking good. The spine is looking pretty good there overall. But on the back, again, check this out. Man, I wonder if the same person had this. The warning label is torn. I never see that. Like, I'll see rental stickers and stuff on here. Maybe there was like one of those like really like tough stickers on here and somebody peeled it off and it took the warning label off of it. That's wild. The warning label is off of there. That's crazy. 2 games in that condition. That's wild. Let's take a look at the pins here. Pins are looking pretty good there. We'll give it a wipe down. We're going to be testing this out tonight. Super Nintendo games we can test out tonight on the Retron 5. So we got 2 of them to try out tonight. That's awesome. So there we go. Game number 3, The Lion King on Super Nintendo. A super challenging game. But in all honesty, it is a lot of fun at the end of the day. So I'm looking forward to that. Man, there we go. 3 games in, guys. What do we think so far of these polls? I mean, the racing one, I still say that's the hit or miss, but I think we have 2 solid polls right here with Lion King and WCW versus NWO on the N64. These are solid polls right here. Okay, guys, we're gonna go in for game number 4. Let's see what we got. We've got I think we got, that feels like a Sega Genesis cartridge. Okay, we are heading over to Sega, everybody. I love the Sega Genesis. So let's see what we've got on the flip side of the 16-bit era. We got, oh, this game is awesome. And it's not the extended cartridge. Electronic Arts Jungle Strike, which is the sequel to Desert Strike. I have Desert Strike. These games are a ton of fun on the Sega Genesis. I could have sworn all of them had the larger cartridge with, you know, like the little yellow tab on them. I guess this one didn't for whatever reason. But Jungle Strike being the sequel to Desert Strike, it's awesome. You get to like fly like helicopters around and everything, and there's tanks shooting at you all over the place, and the level designs are really, really fun. Very arcade style like. These games can be very tough too. It's one of those games where you're, you know, flying around the helicopter and you're just getting shot at from like every freaking direction. It gets crazy, but this is awesome. I've never owned this one before. This was one of those games that I used to rent all the time, and I always had a blast with them. But there we go, Sega Genesis Jungle Strike from EA. This is awesome. Let's take a look at the overall quality. Front end of the label is almost all good until you get to the spine, and that's where it's kind of getting a little worn down and torn up. So that's unfortunate. You can see it's actually even, it's very faded here, like almost sun faded. So that might have been near like a window or something, or maybe left in a car or something. Overall, the cartridge, it's a little dirty. I'll have to kind of wipe the whole thing down. Back end of the cartridge, just a little bit of normal wear and tear, you know, little scratches and stuff on there. Let's take a look at the pins. The Sega Genesis cartridges tend to have that darker board, so sometimes it's a little hard to see the pins, but this one's looking pretty good. I know that doesn't show up great on camera, but the pins are looking pretty darn good right there, so I think we're going to be in good shape. How big is your Super Nintendo collection? Not very big. I don't remember how many games I have for it now, but it's growing. I got it somewhere maybe around 15 to 20 games at this point for Super Nintendo, so it's growing. It's getting there. But when it comes to the Sega Genesis, I mean, I grew up as a Sega kid, guys, and I love these games, so I'm looking forward to replaying this. This is going to be a lot of fun. So there we go, our fourth game of the box, Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike from Electronic Arts on the Sega Genesis. Let's go. That's going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that, guys. All right. We are down to our final game of this month's box, and so far, this has been a good box, in my opinion. I think this is a pretty solid box right here. What are we going to end off on? Are we going to get a banger here at the end? Or are we going to get a weird game at the end? I don't know. I didn't feel what's left in there, so I have no idea what I'm about to pull. But we are all cartridge-based so far. Do we have any discs in there? Do we have GameCube or Dreamcast? We're about to find out. Game number 5 coming up. Where is it? Here it is. We are all cartridge, everybody, and we are going back to 8-bit with an NES game, everybody. We got a bunch of games to test tonight. We are going for the Nintendo Entertainment System right now for our final game. Let's see what we get. Okay, my son's going to be excited. We got, from Jalico, Goal. We got a soccer game on the NES, and clearly it's sponsored by Wilson. I've never heard of this one. Of course, I know like the FIFA games and stuff like that, but I have never heard of Goal by Jalico on the NES. I've heard of Jalico, but I've never heard of this game. So that's pretty cool. The sports games on the NES, they can be hit or miss. Some of them can be phenomenal, and others can be just a nightmare to play. You know, you can get games like that are incredible, like Double Dribble, Blades of Steel, stuff like that. Or, you know, but some of them are, you know, they could be a little rough. But I don't know where this will land. Personally, I've never been big into soccer. It's my son's big into it, and he follows it, which is great. I'll tell you, here's how much I'm not into soccer. The most I know about soccer, I learned from Ted Lasso. I'm not even kidding. Wow. So, wow. But I am looking forward to trying this out. So in all honesty, we got 2 games here in this box that, these are for my son right here. These are going to be the ones that he's playing like crazy. So that's awesome. Let's take a look at the overall quality of this cartridge. The label The label is in really nice condition. The cartridge itself's got some wear and tear. You can see some scratches on there on the gray portion, but the label itself, the sticker, is almost perfect. Back end had some kind of sticker on the back there. I'll just peel that off and everything will be fine there. At least we have a good intact warning label this time. It's one of the 3-screw cartridges right there. And overall, it's looking pretty good. The pins, they definitely need a little bit of a cleaning. Not terrible, but they definitely need a good wipe down before we pop that into any of the consoles. But I'm looking forward to trying this out. We've got some information about Goal, thanks to Black Dragon. Let's take a look and see what we've got. We also got Ted with Goal. Let's see what we got here. The game has 5 modes: World Cup, Tournament, League, Shoot Competition, Asian Cup, and Versus mode. The object of the game is the same as in real football. One team must score more goals than the other to win. When playing World Cup, League, or Tournament mode, Asian mode with 2 players, the players can either play on the same team or against each other. I like that. That's awesome. Jalico followed the game with several sequels, localizations, including Goal 2 for the NES, titled Goal in the North American Super Nintendo version, and retitled Super Goal for the European release, and Super Goal 2. In 1993, Jalico published TOS's Game Boy port of Goal, with TOS adapted from the Japanese Game Boy release. That's cool. Man, this game had a bunch of versions. That's awesome. So, hey, you know what? This might be fantastic. I don't know. I don't even really know how to play soccer games, in all honesty, but we're going to give it a shot tonight because we're testing 4 out of 5 games tonight. So I'm glad I started early because we've got some games to test out tonight, guys. We got to clean them down and then pop them into the Retron and have some fun. Let's just make sure I didn't miss anything. No, it's just bubble wrap and everything there. So there you have it. Let's record the outro for let's record the outro before we test the games. I'm gonna include some of the footage of the games in the edited video. But while we have the box right here and everything, let's I'm gonna record the outro part now for the edited video, and I'll put that all together later. So let's do this. Here we go. There you have it, everybody. Video Games Monthly for the month of August in 2026. We received 5 games adding to my collection. And as always, I like to pick a winner of the box. And I think for me, the winner of this box is going to be WCW versus NWO World Tour for the N64. But let me know down in the comments which game was your winner of this month's box. Again, if you're interested in signing up for Video Games Monthly, just go to their website, videogamesmonthly.com, and they have multiple tier levels for you to check out. I'm sure there's one that would work for you today. Until next time, everybody, remember, keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, there we go. We got the outro recorded, and now we are going to have some fun, guys. We are going to test out some games, but first we got to clean them. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to clean off Goal, because that was the dirtiest one. So let's open up our 1-up card. Does it let you throw yourself on the field to get a penalty? Hey, who knows? It might. That would be pretty funny. I was actually playing, I had my son play for the first time Double Dribble the other day, the basketball game on the NES, and he liked it. I'm glad he liked it, because I love that game. And we played some versus mode a little bit. So 1-up cards, in case you guys are not familiar with them, it's nice little cards designed to fit your cartridges to keep them nice and clean. You get the fluid and everything, and then there's 2 sides. You get the fluid side and the dry side to clean your cartridges. They also make mini cards that fit your handheld games, the cartridges for the Sega Game Gear and the Nintendo Game Boy. So pretty awesome that they do that. And you can get these things over on Amazon and stuff like that. So we're going to put a little bit of the cleaning fluid on the one side, and we're going to clean Goal. I think that's going to be the first one we try. We'll start in 8-bit. Get a good A good wipe down here, both sides of the pins. And then we're going to dry it off. And we're going to test it out and see what we get, everybody. And let's do the dry side. And it's just that simple. Sometimes you have to do it a couple of times depending on how dirty the pins are, but these really aren't in bad condition. Yeah, that's looking pretty good right there. Let's switch over to our game screen. Alright, we're going to head over to the Retron. Let me grab my controller. I'm going to just use the Circa Super Nintendo controller for NES games as well, because might as well. You can plug in an NES controller in there, but I also do have a Sega Genesis controller that we can use for the Genesis games. So let's get this prepped. I've got the controller, and let's pop in Goal and make sure it works. Okay. Error, failed to dump ROM. There we go. I had it kind of crooked. And then it won't work. Alright, Goal. Here we go, guys. Let me make sure I turned on the volume for the game. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Hopefully it doesn't blow out eardrums, but here we go, guys. Goal. Jamming. Okay. That's cool. Is it too loud? I'm gonna check the stream. Okay, we got the demo playing. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Look at that animation! I'm turning that down a whole bunch. There we go. I turned it down a whole lot. He's doing the stanky leg. I'm going to turn my earbuds down a little bit too. Okay, well, I could already tell that there is some awesome animation style in this. And yes, that guy totally is doing the stanky leg. So it's a 1 or 2 player mode game. Came out in 1988. Volume's better now, right, guys? Before I start it, I just want to make sure that we're good to go. I turned it down a whole lot, so we should be in much better shape. Let's just jump into World Cup mode. We can go with Holland. Isn't that weird? Okay, these are our... Is there more choices to the right there? Alright, let's do this. Let's check everywhere we could be. Volume is better. Argentina, Holland, Denmark, the US, England, Italy, Japan, France, Brazil, Spain, Algeria, USSR, West Germany, Poland, Belgium, Uruguay, Argentina again. Oh no, we're back to it. Okay, a whole bunch of places that you can play in. We're going to choose the US. Is that Brian? I love the animation style to this. Am I blue? Oh! Oh, I'm blue. Which way am I going? I passed the ball! Oh! I took it! Okay, B. Oh, you can dive. Kill him! Oh! Oh, save. Run! Run, little man, run! Run! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Uh-oh, no. Uh-oh, no. Oh, no. Aw. Oh, goal! Who am I facing? Holland. Holland. Look at this. Look at this presentation, guys. This is an NES game. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can even get up to their net. Oh, I gotta get better at passing. Uh-oh. I kicked it out of bounds. Oh! That was cool. Oh, get up there, get up there. Get up there. Come on, little guy. Oh! My little blue man. Well, sometimes I go faster, sometimes I don't. Come on. I'm trying to play it like, like NHL 94. Oh, that's out of bounds. No, it's not out of bounds. Uh-oh. Am I controlling the goalie? Only when he has the ball. Okay. Come on, let's get downfield. Let's get downfield. Pass it. Oh, come on. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Oh, no. They just got an open... Ooh, good, good, good. Oh, I blew it. I made it past the, I don't know, call it the 50-yard line. Oh. Game over. Woo! Oh, he's fast. This guy's fast. This guy's fast. Oh, now he's not fast. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh. Wow, he just booted that all the way. Where's my guys? Man, this field is gigantic. Run, little man, run! Run! They're so much faster! Can I get a one-timer? Oh! Oh, can I go, like, faster that way? This is actually really fun. Oh. Okay. Come on. I don't even know how much time there is in the... Is it periods? Quarters? Oh, no. Oh. Chase him down. Do we riot if we win? We have to burn the city down. Can I get at least one goal? Oh, I just completely overshot that. Steal the ball. Oh. They're really good at stealing it from me. Oh! Oh, man. Okay. That's actually really cool. I got to admit, that's pretty fun right there, guys. Goal from Jalico on the NES. Oh man, I gotta show that to my son. That's super cool. Okay, let's head back to our main menu. That's awesome. All right, I lost 2-0 to Holland. But there you have it. Goal on the NES. That's pretty cool. That's actually a lot of fun. That's a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And the presentation is phenomenal. That was stellar for an 8-bit sports game, guys. That was fantastic. So, beautiful. Really well done. Really, really well done. Well done, Jalico. Good job. Okay. Let's let's try out Stunt Race FX for the Super Nintendo. We're going to give it a little bit of a wipe down first. So let's get our fluid here. Get a little more fluid on the card. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little dab will do ya. Get this thing cleaned up. I don't know how often anybody was playing this game, but, you know. It's got added pieces to the board. What am I looking at here? I'm just realizing this. The board is longer than the other Super Nintendo games. You see it's got the extended tabs there versus Lion King, which is just the one. That's weird. Man, I would love to see you stream my favorite Genesis game. Oh, Comic Zone? Oh, Retro America. I did a full stream of that game. It's here on the channel, and I beat it. That stream was a blast. In fact, there's a clip of it in my channel intro of me playing Comic Zone. It was my first time ever playing Comic Zone, and I loved it. That game was fantastic. Replay's up there. We had a blast playing that. Okay, Stunt Race FX. Let's pop this in and see what we get. We got a whole lot of nothing. I wonder if this isn't an imported game, is it? It's in your Genesis right now? That's awesome. I'm going to give this another quick wipe down. Maybe these... I might have to open this cartridge to check the board, because it literally saw nothing. No file error or anything like that. It saw nothing. Okay, let's try again. It might be a PAL cartridge. Yeah, it's not... They have a different shell? Let's compare. It looks identical to the Lion King. I mean, just a quick... There's... Oh, I didn't clean Lion King, but that was Lion King trying to read. I gotta clean Lion King. But this one is seeing nothing. And I'm wondering if it is a different region. But that's the thing that's confusing me, is the extra tabs. This might be a Japanese cartridge. Yeah. Oh. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're going to try it while we got it. Okay. It might just be extra dirty. Who knows? I'm not too familiar with Super Nintendo cartridges and their boards, so I got to check if I have any other games that are like that. Okay. Here we go. Testing out our next game, Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo. Let's see what we get. You gotta jiggle it. Got another game with some jammin' tunes. It's like Cars. It's like the movie Cars. Okay, can you guys hear that okay? There we go. Okay. Game selection. Speed tracks, stunt tracks, battle tracks, test run. The shape of the cart shell is smoother like the N64. Oh, for the Japanese... Okay, so this is definitely a US cartridge. It was just a little funky. Let's try a speed track. Look at this guy. Oh, it's got a Virtua Racer feel to the car. Just the design to it, not having eyes and stuff. It's yeah, it's like RC Pro AM. Oh my god, I love that game. So here's a guy, our four-wheel drive. He's listed as a strong body and fast acceleration, max speed 100 miles per hour. The coupe is 120 miles per hour, medium on everything. Look at that guy's adorable. The F-Type, 140 miles per hour, but it accelerates slow and it's got a weak body. And then back to the four-wheel drive. Look at this tiny, adorable guy. Let's be the tiny guy. Alright. Oh, we could put a name in? Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Novice? Expert. Let's go with novice. Okay. That's very flashy. What in the shnikes is... Oh, it's glitching out. Ooh, look at this. Bit of a Mario Kart feel right there. And Mario Kart meets Virtual Racer. Oh, that's reverse. B is go. Oh my god. It's like Mario Kart meets Virtual Racer. Oh. Oh, I lost part of my body. Ah. Take that. Oh my god, that's awesome. You definitely got to use the L and R buttons for the sharp turns. Lap 2. And it's adding time as we get to checkpoints. Ooh. Ow. Uh-oh. I can beat the horn. I can also go way out of control. Oh. I completely exploded. That was awesome. Oh boy, I was doing all right, in all honesty, until that. Well, maybe not all right, but better than I expected. You know, playing a racing game for the first time. Final lap, we gotta catch up. Oh, stop hitting the fence. Oh, I blew it. This music is hilarious. Going through that tunnel to shit. There's a Mario picture! I saw Mario! Did you guys see Mario on the wall? Oh, I can't turn. I'm damaged. Oh, wait, I have a boost? Where's my boost? Oh, I didn't realize I had a boost. But the kid's safe when you drive. I got second place. Let's go. I think you were driving better with the Warthog. Oh my god, in Halo. Nick, what's going on, dude? What game is this and what system is it for? This is a game, what was this called? Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo. We just pulled it out of the Video Games Monthly box. We cleaned off the pins and we're testing it out. That is a... Wow, I'm gonna have fun with this one because the characters are silly, the music is silly, the damage, the way that works on there, that's actually really cool. I like the feel of this game. Man, I love racing games. Okay, this is gonna be one of those fun games that I end up getting addicted to. In fact, this might end up becoming like a, this might become like a full stream. Did you hear that Ben Jones has passed? Ben Jones. Why am I having a brain fart? I know the name. Oh, from Dukes of Hazzard. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, that's sad. I used to love watching Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Man, 2026 is just wiping people out. It's wild. That's insane. Yeah, that game was Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo, and I think that's going to be a really fun game. I love racing games, especially like really fun styles, and the mix in this one, having a bit of Mario Kart to it, mixed with Virtual Racer, which is one of my favorite racers of all time. I think I'm going to get very addicted to that one. Okay, let's head back to the main menu, and we're going to check out our next cartridge. So there it is, Stunt Race FX for the Super Nintendo. That was actually a lot of fun. I like that. We tested Goal, a soccer game for the NES before that. Let's stick to Super Nintendo, and let's clean up the Lion King. And we're going to test that out. Maybe we'll run through the first level on there. I want to see if it's different from the Sega Genesis one. I'm very familiar with the Sega Genesis port, so I'm very curious how this handles. All right, here we go. Getting that dried off there. Again, using our 1-up cards to clean off the cartridge. So here we go. Lion King for the Super Nintendo going in. And there it is, Lion King. Okay. Here we go. Disney Software and Virgin Interactive. Got the music. Okay. Menu is just like the Sega Genesis. Everything looks good. Okay, so A is roar, B is jump, and Y is slash when we become adult Simba, which we're not going to get to that yet. It starts. Yep, this is identical. Oh, he moves a little faster. Okay. Oh, he talks. Okay. Just like the Sega Genesis. Oh, no, I gotta roar at him. Oh, I don't have my roar. These guys explode. Okay. Here we go. Build up our life meter. Checkpoint. Actually, I can't... Oh, that's different. In the Sega Genesis version, you can scare the porcupines and flip them, and then you can jump on them. So that's a difference right there. Can I get up there for the extra life? But overall, gameplay-wise, it's the same. Let's get up there. Let's get up here. And get that. There we go. Actually, I think it... Man, I have to say, I think the controls are better on the Super Nintendo version. Ooh, oh. Oh. Get him when he's tired. Got him. Only 2 hits.
Everything
okay.
that light touches is our kingdom.
Wow. This might... Oh. The bonus game, the bug toss. Oh, I missed one. The characters move faster in this. But the controls are tighter. Is this one of those I can't end the stream until I beat this game? Oh my god, 2 Star Wars nerds, what's up? We were testing the cartridges we just got from Video Games Monthly. And so far, so good on what we got. And I have to admit, I usually lean towards the Sega Genesis ports of games when they're both on Genesis and Super Nintendo. But holy shnikes, I think I like The Lion King on the Super Nintendo better. Whoop, I gotta get back up there. I gotta turn this monkey around. The music, I think, is better on the Genesis, though. All the way over. And down, okay. Where's our warnings? Okay. I always die there. Okay. Guys. I am very impressed with the Super Nintendo port of this. I've never played the Super Nintendo port of The Lion King. And I gotta say, I am very impressed by that. I think this may actually be the superior version, and I don't normally lean that way. I normally lean to Genesis. Wow. Okay. I am very much looking forward to playing through that game. If that's ever something you guys want me to do a full stream of, let me know. But we have one more game to test here from our VGM box, and that was, speaking of the Sega Genesis, Jungle Strike. So let's clean this up. Let's give it a good wipe down, even though the pins look really good already. I don't have the N64 hooked up over here at the moment, so I can't test out NWO. But I'll be firing that up over on the CRT. But let's give this a wipe down here. What do you guys think of doing this going forward with Video Games Monthly? After we unbox them, test out what we can. I'll try to have as many systems as I can prepped, so we could jump right into it, get some gameplay during the streams. You guys for that? Okay, Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike, going in. Helps if I put it in the correct slot. I have it crooked. Hold on. Okay. Jungle Strike. Oh, I gotta plug in. Whoa. Genesis. Different controller. Okay. Alright. We are switching over to the Hyperkin Sega Genesis controller, the 6-button. Caleb's down for that? Awesome. Yeah, I'm having fun doing this. Okay, here we go. Jungle Strike on the Sega Genesis. I haven't played this in years. Decades. Electronic Arts. Here we go. There's that Genesis sound. Because Genesis does what Nintendo don't. There's the chopper. Also shows the quality of the cart condition from VGM. Yeah, we do. We get very lucky with these. Look at that. That's freaking awesome. 1993. Campaign 1, Washington, D.C. Co-pilot Mike Sierra. Options. Let's go to options. Alright, A is my Hellfires and Jink? I don't know what Jink is. B is my Hydras and C is my guns. C we're going to be using... Is that too loud, guys? I'm going to turn that down. Half expecting Stallone on the screen. Okay, here we go. Bar Jinx. Okay, campaign 1. Enter password. I don't have a password. Press start to play. Okay, here we go. The White House. We have to defend the White House. Here's the situation. We have spy satellite photos of the blast area simultaneous with the detonation. Good thing Congress didn't cut the space program much. This Imperial yacht was spotted near the destroyed island. Any idea whose toy boat it is? We further enhanced the picture and identified these two suspects. Boy, these guys look familiar. Ugly, but familiar. Oh my god, they should. Carlos Ortega, the notorious South American drug lord, his huge private army just sprung him from a Florida prison. Oh man, a lot of good men died to put him in that prison. This is IBN Calava, son of the Desert Strike madman and more ruthless than his father ever was. This is continuing the story from the first game. Birds of a feather, what's the plan? You will take command of the Super Comanche attack chopper. Your first mission is to stop the terrorists threatening the Capitol. Oh my god. My favorite helicopter game is Gunship 2000 on the PC. Oh, I remember you telling me about that game. Alright, let's dive into this. Here we go. There's the White House. We're going up in the air. So now we can fly. Hold on a second. It's basically tank controls, right? So back is back, forward is forward. So kind of like playing Resident Evil but flying. And then you have your guns. So we got to look for the enemies that are threatening the Capitol. Oh, man. I miss playing these games. You guys on the roadway? Any tanks or anything? Oh, we got cop cars. Okay. FBI building. Wait, are you a bad guy? Yeah, just shot at our own military. That's just a guy driving. Look how big this map is. What am I looking for? What does the pause menu look like? Okay. So I'm down there on the south end. We're just really flying around all these monuments and everything. The first game, Desert Strike, it like throws you right into it. And you're getting attacked like right away. Ooh, I hear something. Where was that coming from? Oh! Take that! Oh, man! We exploded that guy. Oh, man. I remember playing this. The map is gigantic. It was gigantic in Desert Strike also. We just found the border right here. I'm way away from the White House right now. But I'm trying to see if I can find anybody. Yeah, these games were so impressive. Are you a good guy? I think he's a good guy. Look at this. We're just down in that bottom corner. I gotta go all the way up through there. Terrorist headquarters. Oh! Right over here? How do the terrorists have a headquarters? Right here. Kind of reminds me of Zaxxon. Yeah! Controls are very intuitive. I mean, literally, forward is up is forward, down is back, and left and right. It's tank controls. Which I am no stranger to. They gotta be right down here. Are they in this building? Should I blow up this building? Knock, knock. Woo-hoo. The IRS building. We should probably just take that out, right? What do you guys do? Oh, a cop pulled that guy over. Okay, we're back to the FBI building. Can I land? How did I land before? Do I have to just stay there? No. Oh, oh! Blow that up! Can we blow up the IR? Hello? Am I the terrorist? What are we looking for? Oh, there's car bombs also. Agent Akbar? Admiral Akbar? It's a trap! Okay. Warning, low fuel. Oh, shnikes. We gotta land. The treasury. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh my god, we gotta land. Where's one of those helipads? I'm dead. Oh, we're back. Okay. It says there's... I am supposed to go after that guy. Boom! What do you got there? Give me that. Hello? Missed. Oh, that was a civilian. Okay, that was a civilian. Whoops. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got some stuff. Okay. Oh man. Are you civilian? Civilian? Oh no! It turns out I'm the terrorist. Can I blow up the gas station? Oh. Is that fuel? Yep. Oh no. I mean, as the levels progress, it gets more intense and everything as you go through these games. It really I just gotta figure out what the heck the, Oh, that guy's got a missile! Okay, that guy was definitely a bad guy. He was shooting at me. Okay, they're at the Library of Congress. Okay, what do you got there? Give me that. The RV from Stripes. I thought there was a way to land. See, now they're starting to come... Oh, I hit that building. Where'd I get my pilot's license? A Cracker Jack box? Something straight down here. Okay, we're back to the White House. Anybody hiding over here? Presidential seal. Okay. Okay, that's where I land. Alright, what are we doing? Is that reloading everything? No. Armor is still there. Load. Fuel's down to 58. Okay. Nope, I can't fly above it. Wow. This one's definitely going to take some getting used to. I'm probably going to have to look up a little bit of a guide to figure out exactly what these games want me to do, because there was a ton of information in the manuals of these games. And this is a loose game, so I don't have the manual or anything, but, yeah, we landed at the Presidential Seal at that helipad, but... Am I supposed to... Return to base. Okay. How they got there, I don't know, but we let them use that building, I guess. Oh, come on, land. There it is. Now the embassy is unrecognizable. Oh, I messed up. Alright. That, man, this brings back so many memories. There's a lot less going on here in this one than there is in Desert Strike. Desert Strike was the one that I played the most. But man, this brings back so many memories right there. But there you go, guys. Jungle Strike on the Sega Genesis. Fantastic. I am very happy with that. Oh man, that's awesome, guys. That is freaking awesome. Let me head back to the other screen. I think we got a really good VGM box this month. This is one of our best ones in a while. And I'm really happy with that. So let's do a quick rundown real quick of the games that we got. We got Goal by Jaleco on the NES. We got Jungle Strike on the Sega Genesis. We got The Lion King on the Super Nintendo. And we got Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo as well. And then finally, my winner of the box, WCW versus NWO World Tour. This is awesome. You sent me a link to the Jungle Strike manual? Thank you very much, my friend. Gotta love finding those PDF files, and you can just get those manuals and everything. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I had a blast doing this, guys. I think that's what I'd like to do going forward with our VGM unboxings. I'm always going to stick to cartridge-based as our primary ones, and occasionally throw in maybe one or two potential disc-based games. Like this month, there was potential for GameCube and Dreamcast. We didn't get any of them in this month. Maybe I'll leave it the same for next month to see what we get. But I do want to make sure that I am prepped to test out games as we get them and get some gameplay right here with the unboxings and kind of add that to the whole experience. But this was fun, guys. I appreciate everybody being here, and we are back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow at, let me double check what time I set that for. But we have a daytime stream, Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, with The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. We're continuing our journey there at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be putting in a few hours into that. So we're going to have a blast. On Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're continuing Batman Arkham Asylum. And then Thursday night, for our normal, roughly around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are jumping into one of our next adventures, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. And that'll be one of our weekly adventures coming up. So, guys, I had a blast. Thank you again so much for joining me for another Video Games Monthly, our Members Mondays. I look forward to these every week and every month with VGM. It's awesome. I have so much fun with this, guys. But we're going to wrap it up here tonight, and I will get this all edited together for a standalone video with each game and the gameplay to go along with it. And we'll have that up and posted to the channel very soon. Guys, until next time, remember, keep retro gaming alive, because one day your games will be retro too. And I will see you all on the next one.
Oh, welcome to the Matcave, where the old